live in the area, who are around the community, the excitement they have about the Valkyries, about getting to go see the Valkyries, it's incredible. The ownership this area has of this team and the pride they take in them and the atmosphere. Herrera on the drive. That is going to be a charge. Hayes there to take the body and the blow.
And they have slain a lot of opponents here in this building. This atmosphere is incredible. They broke the record for attendance in the WNBA last year. They're on pace to do it again this season. This is the heaven of the Valkyries right now, and I love how Valhalla has translated here in the community.
Yeah, it really is amazing, Holly, and a thoughtful background, too, to the nickname. Hayes connects.
Valkyries using clock in that last offensive possession. Take the shot.
Stewart, Phoebus, Jones all out. You wonder if they will see the floor again here in this fourth. New York would seemingly have to go on some kind of a push because the tea leaves thus far for Chris DeMarco have not been that a run is coming. But you know what? A second wedgie, same spot.
Bookending the game. Well, it's not. Or we.
Meanwhile, grown for the league over the last few years. It's a rocket ship headed north. Burton! Glass in a three. Largest lead of the night for Golden State. And this is an
draining threes like that. You know they're going to take a lot of them. 31 attempts per game. And when they're going in, it allows them to set up their defense, which has been so points in the fourth quarter.
New York has had a lot of variations in how they have looked just out on this road trip. Think about how they looked for 2.5 quarters against LA. And then how they finished that game with LA coming all the way back and then winning it on the Nneka Ogwumike three. Then how struggling mightily against Golden State. Salon, a little too much on it. Amir, another offensive rebound. Charles, no. 7:20 to go. Stewart back into the game for New York. Liberty trying to make one more push. Astier gets it back, was given space, now stopped. Ionescu buries the three.
Of course, the New York Liberty missing Satu's groove and looking really good until she got hit.
And that big lineup had been very successful for New York. With her, Phoebus, Jones, and Stewart. Burton. And a kickball will keep things here. Casse's Valkyries. Salon pops it out. Charles runner short. Gets it back to the corner. Good movement here. Ami here on the attack. Can't lay it in. Stewart trying to fend off the body of Ami here. Ionescu, they need it. In and out. Rebound flag down by Williams with 6:15 to go. Ionescu's had a few of her misses today, halfway down and pop out from three. Burton flings it high. Charles muscling in, the footwork and the fillet. Point Golden State lead as Astier draws the foul on Burton with 5.
Bring a lot more international players in, and it's made their rosters be able to be more competitive more quickly.
Golden State has been able to build this roster and build this competitive team that's top 4 in the standing from these first 2 years, and yet have been able to construct a team that can compete. Burton with space, gonna let some more clock wind. Burton, the hesitation, can't bank it in. Out of bounds, stays here with Golden State. 14 on the shot clock. Williams. The pull-up, smooth.
So Golden State just completely cleared out the left side of the floor and let Gabby Williams go to work.
Jones will fire, knock it down from 3. 19 for Jonquel Jones, who's 3 of 6 from deep. 5 for 15 from downtown. Charles on the drive, can't lay it in. Stokes had it for a moment. Ionescu fouled by Stokes. 4:25 to go in this fourth. And Chris DeMarco wants.
I think the intent of those.
Stewart gets fouled by Stokes. Maybe DeMarco, 17-point Valkyrie lead. They have controlled the entire second half tonight. Stewart with 15. A reminder, our Women's Sports Sunday game next week. The Indiana Fever and the Las Vegas Aces at 7 Eastern on ESPN. Here's Chan, the runner is good for Caitlin Chan. Jones. Eyes up. Looking for Ionescu. And DeMarco will take a touch. And now Chris DeMarco does empty his with 3:35 to go in this fourth. And the result no longer in doubt. Honshu. That's going to be a shot clock violation.
Injury, then losing some as well. I mean, you talked about it a little bit ago. It's surprising to see the team we saw against LA for the first 2.5 quarters, and then the last 1.5 where they looked completely different. And then they were terrific against Vegas a couple of games ago. And granted, I think there is some fatigue right now. Kicking the basketball, do that. Like, they all have their identity of what they do well, and they stick to it.
Under 3 minutes to go. Chan got fouled by Carrera. Stokes, Thornton, Chen, Zandalicini, and Gabby Williams, the 5 for Golden State. Williams can't hit. Rebound flag down by Carrera. Here comes Gardner. Rebecca Allen in for New York as well. Here's Johannes. One of the more exciting players with the ball in her hands in the league as Allen can't hit the 3, and whistle will stay here. A player over and over again. You realize they are just effective. And actually said, look, on our roster, this isn't going to happen, but I really believe if you decided to play her 30 minutes. Chen gets denied by Johannes. 2 minutes to go in this fourth. Here's Gardner. Gardner gets denied. Kia Stokes on the rejection. Golden State. Utite, the rookie out of Lithuania, was the first ever Golden State draft pick. Honshu buries the 3. It's tantalizing at 6'11". Utite, the 5th pick last year, did not play for the Valkyries last year. This year has gotten into 7 games sparingly. That's what we were talking about before with they haven't even really used their first-round picks. This year they had that peculiar trade with Seattle. Utite short on that deep 3 with the shot clock fading. Johannes gives it up. Carrera got fouled. And Raquel Carrera will go to the line to shoot a pair. 13-point game since July of 2022. They have not lost by join this roster ahead of the 2023 season. And it looks like they'll be able to keep it close enough. It doesn't happen tonight either. The Valkyries will likely hold the Liberty to 70 points or fewer. That'll be just the second time this season, and the Valkyries would have done it both times. Gardner, all cosmetic at this point. Gardner in the paint, able to flip it in. But that will do it. Chen will dribble it out, and the Valkyries hold the Liberty to their lowest scoring game of the season. Golden State with an authoritative 76-67 win. The only team to hold New York to 70 or less.